Sehr geehrter Herr Jung, wir danken Ihnen sehr herzlich für Ihre Begrüßung und Einleitung. Wir sind gerne Wiederholungstäter bei Ihnen und wir möchten uns sehr, sehr herzlich bei Ihnen und Ihrem ganzen Team bedanken, besonders Frau Deneuve und Herrn Feichtner, weil es alles wunderbar in der Vorbereitung geklappt hat und wir drohen Ihnen an, dass wir möglicherweise zum 20. und so weiter wiederkommen. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of WIIS Germany, it is my great pleasure to welcome you to our 15 years of WIIS in Germany anniversary. We are delighted that so many of you are interested in our conference. We chose the title, Is the Future Democratic? Democracy, Security, Technology, and thank you, Rachel, for the idea. And we did so for 3 reasons. First, needless to say, we are concerned about the growing nationalism in many countries and the potential consequences it has for our democracies and security. Second, with regard to technology, we are striving to understand the consequences for international security, which is not an easy task. And third, WIIS Germany wants to foster the direct dialogue between technical security policy experts and politicians because we think that there is some room for improvement maybe. Third, we have therefore put a strong focus on tech talks and technology. And we hope we will all have an inspiring and an interesting day. Ladies and gentlemen, 15 years of WIIS in Germany is a perfect opportunity to honor the founding women. The first chairwoman was Dr. Maybrit Stumbaum. For most of this year, Maybrit has worked on an important project. She completed it ahead of time. It has literally Hand und Fuß, as we would say in Germany, and a great future. It's her twins, Ava and Levi. Maybrit, please come up here. We have a little thank you for you. Now, the thing is, it's a boy and a girl. So we have two, and both read WIIS, future WIIS.de members, because by the time her son is eligible for membership, the rules will be that every non-profit organization will have to accept women and men. So therefore, we already welcome your son and tell him, most welcome. Maybrit Stumbaum, first chairwoman. I'm very happy to say that there are more than Maybrit who were in the first group, and I would like to mention some of the founding women. Maria Hugo is here with us today, Elisabeth Hauschild, and of the early women were also Jacqueline von Saldern and Nana Brink, and I apologize immediately to all I have forgotten. Our second chairwoman was Constanze Stelzenmüller, and unfortunately she is unable to be with us today because she has obligations in Washington, D.C. Constanze does not need any introduction into this group, and we're happy that so many of us stay in touch with her. And now the tough part. We still miss very much our third chairwoman, Silke Timpel, and it is still hard to talk about her without a tremble in the voice. We would also like very much to thank Judith Hart and Silke parents for their help, because all the donations in honor of Silke were dedicated to WIIS and this event. To the memory of Silke, we dedicate this conference. Ladies and gentlemen, to these three women and to all who served with them on the board, the extended boards, we owe our gratitude for helping to make WIIS.de a forum that fosters women in security and a free debate leading to results and guidance, at least so we hope. But needless to say, a conference with about 250 participants would not be possible without the generous support of many organizations and companies. We are grateful to our cooperation partner, the Konrad Adenauer Foundation, a splendid cooperation. It was a pleasure working with you, Anna and Eva. And we would highly recommend you to other organizations. Many thanks also go first to NATO for their generous support, furthermore to the Checkpoint Charlie Foundation, To Google and Hensoldt, the two companies not only supported us with money, but also provided us with interesting speakers. And furthermore, of course, to the Friedrich Ebert Foundation, to Rode in Schwarz, the ZVAI, the Bundeswehrverband, and to DIEL. I would like two organizations who provided crucial support, which was enormously helpful in the preparation. I already mentioned our thanks to the Bayerische Landesvertretung and to the German Marshall Fund in Berlin, whose conference offices and logistics were temporarily turned into the WIIS.de conference headquarters. A great help. Please join me in thanking all our sponsors for their generous support. Ladies and gentlemen, every conference has some organizational challenges, and we have three. First, the acoustics in this building are such that if you talk in the entrance hall, we can hear every word up here. So if you want to make a phone call, display some government secrets, or talk to friends, please do so in the dining hall on the lower level. It's called the Bierhalle. Speaking of dining, all food and beverages will be served in that hall down there on the lower level. And a conference with about 170 women has a specific issue. The restrooms are on that side, on the lower level, and two are in the entrance hall. With this important information, I have, in concluding, two important tasks left. First, many, many thanks to the conference team, and especially to Rachel Tausendfreund and Jasmin Siebold. Without their enormous effort, this conference would not have happened. We will celebrate later. And my second task is my great pleasure to introduce our opening speaker, Staatssekretär Thomas Silberhorn. He's a member of the German Bundestag from Franconia, so basically this is home turf here for him. And a lawyer by profession, he got his training in Paris and Brussels as well. He has been a member of the German Bundestag since 2002. And from 2014 to 2018, he was a parliamentarian Secretary of State in the Ministry of Economic Cooperation and Development, and since then he holds the same position in the Ministry of Defense. We are very happy that you agreed to open this conference because we know that you have an obligation later on today in your district, and it's some 400 kilometers to go on the A9. So we are very thankful, und meine sehr verehrten Damen und Herren, bitte begrüßen Sie mit mir den parlamentarischen Staatssekretär des Bundesministeriums der Verteidigung, Herrn Thomas Silberhorn.